Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Your first car.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Monument in Rapid City, South Dakota. I'm your host, Jeff Thoyer. We're here for some LNI tournament volleyball. Been watching a lot of matches this morning, and finally it is time for your Lady Tatankas to take the floor. They're over on court 3. We're pretty much set up right in the middle, and court 1 would not have been a good option. So it's kind of exciting watching the last 2 games develop, because court 3 came available just moments before court 1 did. So we got a good court, so we got a good view for you. None of the judges viewing stand in the way, so we should have a pretty good broadcast for you. Lady Tatanka's coming off of a pretty good night back home at the Lakota Tech Gymnasium just a few days ago, playing the Little Wound Lady Mustangs, winning all 3 matches in that one, C team, JV, and varsity. So they're here trying to get their first win in this first match today of the LNI tournament, playing McLaughlin Lady Mustangs. We got in the booth with me today, Yamni Jack. Yamni's usually down on the floor calling the game in the auditorium. You probably often hear him in the coming through the mic. So say hello to everybody, Yam.
Hey, hello everybody, Lakota Tech staff, family, friends, everybody watching at home.
So what's the format, Yam? How many games we playing? How many does it take to win?
So I think we're going best of 3. So and then they go the final match. If it's a 1-1, Usually they go to 15, but the format here at LNI is going to go. They're going to go to best to race to 25.
Paulo, you're over here on court 1. Paulo.
Yeah, I had a pretty good time this morning as the matches started, trying to figure that out. Are we playing best of 3 or best of 5? And then saw Pine Ridge 1 and 2 earlier.
Yep.
So I'm like, okay, so it's 2 out of 3. And then there was another match that we had that was 1 set apiece, and it got to 15-13. And I'm like, wait a second, it's not over. And so they're playing all the way to 25 on all. If it goes the full 3 matches, all 3 matches are played to 25.
And if you look on the website, they have the schedule on there, and Lakota Tech was scheduled to play the 15th game today. So we got to watch a lot of volleyball, and the only matches this morning were the first ones, and after that they just went in a roll. After that, followed each other. Whatever court was available was the next game in line.
So you got the starting lineup there for us, Yami? Tell our listeners who's our starters today.
Yeah, so I could talk to Coach Villa. So excuse me. So we're going with our same starters again. Number 2, Layla Robinson. Number 21, Shiley Richards. Number 25, Shayla Bravo. Number 33, Tani Rodriguez. Number 35, Trinity LeBeau. 37, Nina Milena Shangru. And we got our libero, Tani Dupree.
All right. So we're going to go ahead and take a break and pay some bills around here, run some of our commercials from our sponsors, and looks like down on the clock down there, it looks like it's got about just over 3 minutes before the first serve.
Yep.
So we'll be back whenever they get ready for that first serve.
Stay tuned. 3 minutes.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
The Best Western Ramkota Hotel in Rapid City supports all South Dakota student athletes and their families. They are conveniently located off Interstate 90, close to downtown and minutes from the beautiful Black Hills. The Ramkota offers sports and family-friendly rates. Guests can relax for free in the indoor water park. They have 36,000 square feet of banquet and meeting space, and the award-winning Minerva's Restaurant and Bar is located on site. Best Western Ramkota welcomes everyone to beautiful Rapid City, South Dakota.
When you're the bank, that comes with a lot of responsibility. Security First Bank is the bank that knows your name, solves your problems, and stays flexible to make personal or business banking a whole lot easier. Because when you're the bank, you're built on people, relationships, trust, and straight talk. Security First Bank. We're the bank, but more importantly, we're your bank. Member FDIC.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
The Best Western Ramkota Hotel in Rapid City supports all South Dakota student athletes and their families. They are conveniently located off Interstate 90, close to downtown and minutes from the
Going hot in 3, 2, 1. All right, welcome back from the commercial break. All warm-ups there. Yamini and I talking about some of the injuries during break there. Yam, why don't you fill them in on what we were talking about?
Yeah, so we got Daisy Red Hawk. She
pull that mic in a little bit closer to your mouth.
All right, there we go.
Much better, much better.
Yeah, we had Daisy. She sprained her ankle during JV warm-ups the other night against Littlewood. She's one of the main rotations. And then Ashley Morissette had an unfortunate game injury coming back. She fractured her foot, so she'll probably be out for 4 weeks. Unfortunately, then we got Maya Dreamer, so she's come out ACL since last year during basketball, but she is very close to making her comeback here, and maybe end of the season she might be ready. So she's one of the main setters too, also.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, we got our coaches, Mrs. Val Billa and Nick Prado and Cade Ballion.
For backup athletic director down there,
Yep.
Francis Big
Crow right in there.
So, line judges check the lineup. Everybody seems to be in their starting positions and getting ready. So I suppose that it's McLaughlin won the toss on that toss.
Yep. Just a reminder, we're going best of 3, race to 25, all 3 games. Win by 2.
All right, 25 serve. How about the center? Dupree sends it over 1 shot. Coming back over on the third. Yep, Dupree again in the back. Good dig. Richard getting in there. Going to be Rodriguez, and that one's going to be out.
A little long. Looked like she was going to go for it. McLaughlin threw her hand last minute. We're waiting for Rodriguez to come out and just start pounding that ball right away. Oh, Shangru with the kill. You know, ever since she came back, she's been averaging anywhere from 18 to 20 kills a game.
No.
Is what I've been told. There's number 1 of the tournament.
Rodriguez serve. Over. Dig to get it back. Into the net. Point, Lady Tatanka.
Tawny the Terminator Rodriguez.
Rodriguez back to serve. And that one
ace.
In. Ace.
Looks like the Tatanka came to play today.
Tawny serve. Over again. Back. Bump way out of bounds. They can't run that one down. Point Lady Tatanka.
Yep. And for you listeners out, this is the first time Tatanka got to play in the LNI, so this is their debut game, and also first time in the Monument. We're in the Monument facility. It's always been in the Barnett Center.
Rodriguez to the back, and that one's going to be in. Point Lady Tatanka.
Another ace.
Rodriguez getting a workout back there. 5-point run. Back center. Bump out of bounds. Again, same spot out of bounds there.
Wow. What is that, 4 aces? Time. Looks like McLaughlin's going to take a timeout.
All right, McLaughlin will take a timeout, and we'll be back after this timeout break.
Black Hills. The Ramkota offers sports and family-friendly rates. Guests can relax for free in the indoor water park. They have 36,000 square feet of banquet and meeting space, and the award-winning Minerva's Restaurant and Bar is located on site. Best Western Ramkota welcomes everyone to beautiful Rapid City, South Dakota.
All right, ready to resume play after that timeout. Score is 6-1 in favor of Lakota Tech. There's another ace.
She's coming out hot with those serves there. It's always good whenever you get your server to get an ace or they can't handle it, and then the rest of the crew just gets to kind of see all the spots and pick all the things out they need to.
Pretty much been hitting that back right side. One more in the center. One bump over, and Shanger's there to send it back. 2 bumps over, back to Tech. Richard, Robinson, Shanger with the hard spike, and it's out the backside of the court, side out.
Yeah, that
Lady
like
Mustangs.
she was ready.
So your server for McLaughlin is going to be number 2. Richard.
Good serve too.
And Dupree and Bravo to send it back. 2 bumps coming back over, and Shanger gets a piece of it. Bravo with a spike. Nice spike by Bravo.
Bravo with the kill. That's a perfect set from the back row from Rodriguez to Bravo. No one in the area.
And here's Layla Robinson back to serve for Lady Tatanka.
The old lefty.
Yep, and that one's out of bounds to the right.
Got a substitution. 2 Bulls coming into the game.
Tell you what, Layla's little sister, Kate, playing on the C team, she's pretty incredible. It'll be great whenever she's up with us in varsity.
As an 8th grader.
Yep.
Richland Eagles.
Dakota Tech not quite getting that one back across. Point Lady Mustangs. 8-4 is your score. favor of Lakota Tech. Number 14 serve. And that'll be 2 bumps. Looks like it's going to be back over by Rodriguez. Getting over back in 2 to Tech. Richard setting it up for Shangru. Shangru with that hard spike, the back row. Lady Mustangs not able to handle that one. Out of bounds.
She was there, but the ball was hit too hard. She couldn't handle it, so it went flying in the other opposite direction.
Got excited, put the points on the wrong one. Let's fix that. There we go.
Oh. 2-hit violation. Point to Tonka. Looks like Nina Shangru is our server.
Over in the center, high bumps. Second one, setting it up. And that is point Lady Mustangs.
Ooh, that foul right in, hit the line.
We don't have our normal scorekeeper, so I'm multitasking. So hopefully I'm trying to keep up the score and calling it.
Hopefully they're by scenic by now.
Richard and Bravo with the spike from right to left. Here's another spike by Bravo coming up. Nope, she goes instead back the other way. Point Lady Tatanka.
Yeah, net violation. They both raced to there and one couldn't stop. Bravo, your server.
Bravo serving from the right side back to that left corner. 2 shots back to Tech. Second bump by Richard and over by Rodriguez.
With the kill.
Nice return by Rodriguez there for Lady Tatanka point.
They look like a whole different team today. I think, that's probably some good motivation coming up here for a tournament, the atmosphere, everything. So they're taking it all in.
Bravo served back right. And Rodriguez there to tap it right back over. Point Lady Tatanka.
It's probably that good hearty buffet we had at Holiday Inn, huh? The one that almost put you to sleep.
Think about them buffets. You end up overeating because you want to get your money's worth. That serve is in or out.
Out.
Point Lady Mustang.
Old eagle eye over there.
Number 5 serving for Lady Mustangs. 2 bowls. Richard and Rodriguez. Hard spike that back line. It's going to be back over in 2. Rodriguez trying to get up above the net to send it back. Quite can't get it over. Point Lady Mustangs.
She knew she wanted that one back right away. She looked like she was going to go up and spike it. She was trying to tip it to the left side of that line, but hit the net.
Number 5 to serve again for Lady Mustangs. And that one finds the net. Point Lady Tatanka.
Number 1 Robinson back in. She's kind of finding her little place here on this team lately. I've been witnessing as the games went on. She's kind of becoming a setter, kind of an all-around little player there.
And Richard serve. Point Lady Tatanka. 16-7. Doing all right.
Yep. Richard, Your Highness, serving.
Back to Tech and 2. Shangru from the back left corner. Going to be set up for Rodriguez. Point Lady Tatanka.
And I think as in the volleyball world, I guess they call that a dink. Look like they're going to spike it and then they just tip it over the net.
I'll take your word for it. I've not been
I'm not 100% sure, but that's what I've heard.
I've not been in the volleyball world too long. So. We're going to get back over on the 3rd. Indeed, back there. Bravo in the back to Richards, setting that up for LeBeau, and LeBeau sends that one out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Everyone else didn't get my thing. I was calling Richards Your Highness. Everyone's like, why are you calling her Highness? I said, well, because she's the homecoming queen.
13 to serve for McLaughlin, and that one's out to the left. Looks like Dupree's going to come in to serve, and LeBeau join her teammates over on the bench. High fives all down the line. Yep. Take a seat.
Roberto, so she gets to come in without getting a referee substitution. So
What's that fancy name they have for the ones that wear the different uniforms?
Libero.
There you go.
Libero. They want to give a shout out to old James Knutson, Orick, South Dakota. Okay, dog. Oh.
Bravo, first bump. Robinson way out of bounds. Shangaroo's going to get it, but it's going to go from far left to far right and out of bounds. Point Lady Mustangs.
It's kind of hard to hit from that angle when you're trying to save it because there's an antenna there that you have to be the inside of it.
But I've seen her get a lot of them like that, though. She makes it sometimes. 25 to serve for Lady Mustangs. There's Richard, and setting up to Robinson for Shangaroo. And that one pays off. Point Lady Tatanka.
So fake spike, bounce right in there. Perfect. Looks like the Terminator is going to be serving.
Rodriguez to serve, and here it is. Right over the top of the net to center. One shot return, and that's Dupree and Richard setting it up for Bravo. And Bravo with a hard spike. Point Lady Tatanka.
She came to play. Bravo. She's kind of one of those old smart, tricky players where she always pushes through the corners, but today she's hitting them.
Rodriguez serving from right about center. And that one sneaks over. There, Point Lady Tatanka.
Those ones kind of hard to see whenever you have those three players in the front, especially when you have big Shangaroo sitting there with their hands away. She has a big, long.
Kind of tough to defend those. Not a whole lot you can do if you're on the other side of the net when that happens.
To have those three there to be sitting there not to see it either.
There's one single bump back and two shots. Bravo getting that over. Setting it up at the third. Back to Tech. There's Bravo giving it to Robinson. Setting it up back to Bravo. And that spike's going to be out of bounds. It'll be Point Lady Mustang.
A little confusion there.
Make sure that's, okay, Lady Mustang point,
Yeah, Richard's usually the kind of the setter, but when you have Robinson up there, I guess they just had a little miscommunication, ran into each other. But
Dupree, nice high bump first time. Robinson, Bravo, and
what?
Oh, they're going to be called a carry. I believe that was Bravo that's going to get called for the carry. So it'll be Point Lady Mustangs.
Try to finger roll it over that net.
Number 2 serving for McLaughlin. And that finds Richard. Robinson to Bravo again.
A little too hot to handle whenever you got that.
Number 3 from McLaughlin trying to handle that hard spike. Got a bump on it, but high and out of bounds. Layla to Robinson to serve.
Rarely see a lefty in volleyball. Boom.
Shangaroo. But right there was number 12 for McLaughlin to send that one back. So that's Point Lady Mustang. Good defense by McLaughlin on that one.
Yeah,
I've got this crazy idea for 2 quarterback system in which you got a right-handed and a left-handed quarterback. And I even talked to Layla and said, if I ever coach football, will you come play left-handed quarterback for me? That might have been close to a line violation, but I guess she's good.
No one there.
Yep. And Point Lady Tatanka.
Here comes Sitch Libero. LeBeau back in.
Nina back to serve. Second one to set. Back over in 3. And that one's way deep, out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Looks like it's
so Lakota Tech looking at set point here. Scored 24-13. And it is Molina to serve. All right. Second shot, set it up for the third, return, and it's Rodriguez, Richard, and who's it going to be? Bravo. Good defense by McLaughlin to send that one back over. And it's going to be Shangaroo from deep in the back. And that one's going to be called in.
That was a snap in by the
McLaughlin staying alive.
The line judge
down
there.
Down by 10. Look at this. That'd be a pretty good run to get back in this one. So.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's happened before, though.
Yeah, you can see anything.
Not to us, though. Shangaroo, Richard, got set down up for Bravo.
Wow.
And that'll be it.
That was behind the set. to the opposite and then back over and confused everybody on that
so
one.
Lakota Tech winning that first one over McLaughlin, 25-14, the final on that one, and we'll be back for the second set, roughly about another 2.5 minutes.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
When you're the bank, that comes with a lot of responsibility. Security First Bank is the bank that knows your name, solves your problems, and stays flexible to make personal or business banking a whole lot easier. Because when you're the bank, you're built on people, relationships, trust, and straight talk. Security First Bank. We're the bank, but more importantly, we're your bank. Member FDIC.
All right, looks like we are back. Rodriguez, our server, second set, best of 3.
All right. I think I got everything on the score ready to go for the second go-round. Look, I think all the numbers are right on there. Anybody got a point yet? Nope,
Yep,
we got a point.
we got a
there's
point.
a point, so I better get that on there.
We got 2.
We got 2 now. I like the way this is working out.
Yeah. We'll just give a little update real quick on our subs. Jordan Wan, Timmy Old Horse, Talea Crazy Thunder, Daisy Red Hawk, Kaylin Jack, Gracie Headley, Lita Janice, and Alexis Tubos. Those are our subs.
That one going out of bounds.
Ace.
Served by Rodriguez. I'm not used to this click a button after every time someone gets a point thing. So. All right, Rodriguez back to serve. Dig out of the back row, out of bounds. Point Lady Tatanka. Yeah, Yami, it took me a while to stop putting the S on the end of Tatanka and making it plural.
Yeah, that's a little pet peeve of mine just because I'm in the Lakota language kind of era.
Rodriguez sneaking that one over. McLaughlin handling it, sent it back over in 3, and Rodriguez in the back. And Richard, Molina, bump way out of bounds, and point Lady Tatanka.
Yeah, she spiked it so hard they couldn't handle it.
Yeah, in order to make that correction now, I always feel like I'm talking about some British woman. It's like royalty, Lady Tatanka.
Yeah. Well, and grammatically correct, I guess in the language that Tatanka is actually a male and Pite is a female. And then when you do a plural, it's like a PI, a female dialect, and boys, well, but, I guess, we're in this day and age where we're learning and doing things like that. I guess I found my language
my Lakota language teacher that you could mentor me if we could ever get you off the golf course.
Yeah, it's just like in English translation when you say it's supposed to be deer, you don't say deers.
Yeah, and that's the thing I always refer to. Yeah.
There's no plural, no S in Tatanka. It's Tatankas. That's not Tatankas, it's Tatanka.
And I'm not sure what the
I don't think there's a
violation was on that last point. Robinson to serve, lefty back again. We'll stop highlighting there being left-handed. She might.
Yeah. See, there it is.
She might not like that. So over in 3 and lands in the hands of the judge there, the ref.
Yeah. That's what I was talking about. How Bravo does. She's very sly and savvy, where she looks like she's gonna go up and hit the ball, and she just kind of puts it in place there.
Robinson serve over. And one shot back, and Molina getting that one, that back right corner.
Yeah, another kill. Another kill. It wasn't a hard spike, but it was one of those ones that just kind of floated right over, down, hit the line.
Robinson to serve for Lakota Tech. Back in 2. And Richards setting it up for Bravo. Bravo finds the net with that one, and it'll be a point for Lady Mustangs. So we had a substitution there. I believe that was Robinson going to the bench, and I believe 2 Crows came in. Or
2 Bulls.
2 Bulls.
Lexus 2 Bulls. She gets it right away out to shoot.
And she's going to be the one to put it back over on the 3rd shot for Lakota Tech, and that's the point, Lady Tatanka.
That was smart. Richards went and chased it down. Instead of trying to get it back over in net, she played it back to her teammates and then got it back over. So, good hustle.
Breeze back over at the bench, and Shangaroo serving. Nice one. Snuck that one right over, found an empty spot on the floor.
Our angle, look like you can just see it just roll right over the net.
Yeah, we do have a good angle from it, and it is very different than watching the games. We got a timeout, so we'll be back at this timeout break.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
All right, back from that timeout, and here's Shangaroo to serve. Center. They're going to be setting it up with 3 shots, and 3 shots out of bounds. And it looks like one of the Lady Mustangs tapped it twice themselves. So, it'll be point Lady Tatanka. 2 shots back to Tech. Rodriguez trying to handle that one after, I believe, a tap from 2 Bulls, and that'll be a point for Lady Mustangs. It's like number 12 serving for McLaughlin. Rodriguez, Richard, and Bravo. 12 did a good job digging it out there.
Net violation. The girl went up to try to block Shayla and went right into the net. So
Bravo to serve for Lakota Tech. Low
ace.
Back row. There's an ace.
Yep. Putting that too low to the floor. As I'm talking about, those 3 that bunch up in front of the net there, to see that right over the net, it's really hard to handle.
Oh, is that the strategy?
Yes.
Oh, so, okay, I did not know that. That's a pretty good strategy, I guess, to make it difficult for them to see where it's coming from.
Especially when our servers they don't serve high, they serve a long, a straight, narrow ball that goes right over the net.
That one out of bounds, point Lady Mustangs.
Little jump serve there.
Thanks for explaining that to me, Yamini. I'd always wondered why they always do that. It didn't seem to make any sense. And, to block the view of the serve.
Yeah.
Shangaroo, Richard to Rodriguez.
Terminator with the kill. There she is.
Two Bowls is back on over on the bench, and coming out once again for her is Layla Robinson, and it's Richard with the serve.
Wow.
There's an ace.
I love Richard's serve because it's like one of those knuckleballs that just come right over the net, but you can just never see it where it's going to go, and last minute tails off. She like really places it a lot too. So whenever you play that knuckle serve there, that's what she's serving right in the middle of the court. You know, that's ideally instead of the right side of the court.
Working out the back row over in 3. Bravo, Richard, and Rodriguez with the spike.
We'll see.
Let's see what it is. Is it a redo they're going to do? No point.
Oh, messed up a good spike because a ball came from the other side of the court. It was kind of.
Referees
talking about it because it was kind of simultaneously. Oh, they're going to reserve. So as soon as she spiked it, the ball was over. The refs didn't see it, but both of the line judges are blowing their flag, so they're going to reserve. That was a perfect good play. That's messed up by a ball.
And that one's back. Bravo, Richard, and Rodriguez again.
Oh, she got it back.
Point Lady Tatanka. Yeah, Adam Waters is here with us. Adam works as a line judge on sometimes. We all call him AJ. And I'll finish up my comment after the serve. It's like 3 shots to get it back. And it's going to be Shangru, Richard, and feeding it to LeBeau. And LeBeau's going to get paid on that one. So I was asking AJ, are they refs or are they judges? So are they refs or judges, yeah? In volleyball.
Who?
The people that call it referees or judges?
Referees.
They're referees, all right. Another point by Lakota Tech. 19-4 is the score. I'm always sure if someone's got 4, I always say that so I can rhyme 4 with the word score. So what do you call the ref that's on the floor, and what's the ref that's up in the crow's nest up there? I've been calling a floor judge and stair judge, but I'm sure stair judge isn't it. Yeah. That one's out of bounds, point Dakota Tech.
I guess on the terminology, I can't really remember, but yeah. One is for the substitutions and the rotations on the bottom sheet. That's her job down there. He is for the serves and to see all of the other stuff that's going on. Richard
serve. First bump's high, out of bounds, and getting it back over into play to Lakota Tech. Robinson sends it back over to McLaughlin, and close to the net, and over on the 3rd shot, but out of bounds. Point Lady Tatanka. Here's Richard serve up on the left side of the front line. Going to be 2 bumps back to Tech. And Rodriguez, a return caught the net, would have gone out of bounds, but
LeBeau right back there. Blocked it, or however you want to say it, right into the dead spot for a point.
Richard, back center. And trying to get it out of bounds, and McLaughlin does. Richard's setting it up for Shangru.
She set up because Shangru was behind the line in the back row. They call it the back row spike. She set her up from the back row.
And whenever they set it up, is this like basketball and hockey? Do you get an assist for that?
Yes, absolutely.
Is it? Oh, so it is an assist. All right.
Yeah, so the setter gets assists all the time. That's their style.
And that one will be out of bounds.
Yep.
So Dakota Tech on the verge of wrapping this first matchup. Won the first set, and here we are at set point, match point.
Just like basketball, you get the serves, the spikes, or the kills, the assists, and the blocks.
Richard serve for all the marbles. Setting up, back over in 3. Yes. LeBeau. Richards sent it over on a light tap on the second one. I don't think they're really expecting that one.
And as a no
Get it
look.
back to Tech.
Back
Third
row
shot
spike.
for Bravo to the back row, bump. And this one's going to be out of bounds, and Lakota Tech's going to wrap this one up.
Yeah, 2-0. 2-0. Congratulations, Lakota Tech.
All right, so what we got going on tomorrow? We don't have any more games today, correct?
Yep, we only had one game today, which is very odd, but we will be having at least 3 to 4 games in a pod play tomorrow morning starting at, 8:39?
All right, and tonight, boys football is where, and they're playing who?
4 o'clock against Val Fouge at the Prospect Bowl at Deadwood, South Dakota. So we have nothing going on.
Well, that's an early game, 4 o'clock. I was going to tell them if they jumped in their cars and left Pine Ridge now, they might make it, but I think they have to drive pretty quick. I don't know. You might.
Yeah,
it's about an hour 45. You might if you drive. You get there for the second half to watch us win. Right?
Yeah.
All right, so
you might have to skip that McDonald's stop and just go straight on through.
All right, and what else we got going on this week? I saw them. You put out. We got track doing something this week.
Cross country.
Doing
Yeah,
something.
The LNI event. They'll be running the executive golf course, which is on the opposite side of Central High School. In the park area there. They start at 10 a.m. And then we have competitive cheer down at Custer. Misty and the competitive cheer and dance will be participating in the Custer invite at 11 a.m. tomorrow. We posted all the links for all of the games. Unfortunately, cross country, it's really hard to live stream.
Mr. T doesn't run. I'm not going to go out and run with a camera so everybody can watch it. That's definitely not going to happen.
Unless we put a GoPro on someone, and you know what I mean?
Drive along or something.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us and here at LNI for our first Lakota Tech match. Lakota Tech coming out of that one, winning it in 2 sets. Both of them pretty decisively, and so I want to see some more good competition tomorrow. So keep an eye out on Lakota Tatanka Live, our YouTube channel there, and we'll go ahead and post it, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Everybody have a good evening.
Good evening.